Issuing a permit can often be a very tedious process. Today, we're going to look at how PH360 makes issuing permits easy. Once a permit application has been approved by the appropriate officials, it gets put into an approved status. Then, whoever is going to issue the permit can come into the permit application and click Issue Permit. The permit has to get assigned a risk category for any permit types that require them. In this case, this is a food establishment permit, so it requires a risk category because our jurisdiction uses risk-based inspections for food establishments. In this case, I'm going to pick that this permit is a high-risk establishment because I noticed that on their application they said that they store rice and other food that may require special handling. Then I have to pick the inspection type that will be assigned for those inspections that get created during the permit lifecycle. In this case, they'll just be regular food inspections. We could also have a food inspection type that has to deal with those specialty foods that this institution keeps on hand. In this case, though, it's just routine, so we'll take that and issue the permit. Now, the permit's issued. We can see it showed up down here in the other permits held. We also can see that we no longer have our chevrons highlighted up here because this is now in an issued status. If we want to look at the permit that was just issued, we would click down here on the permit name. And there's a couple of things that you're going to notice. One is that it has assigned a unique identifier to the permit. This permit has also generated documents that were sent to the person in charge of this institution. So they have a physical permit document that they can display or hold on hand. The other important thing is that PH360 has already scheduled the 3 routine visits that are necessary for a high-risk organization as defined by our food code. In this case, high risks get 3 visits during the next 12 months of the permit cycle, medium risk get 2, and low risk get 1. If you weren't on a risk-based assessment process, that is also okay. PH360 can handle that by having no risk associated with it and just scheduling the number of routine inspections that you have in your jurisdiction. In this case, these all are showing up at the different times that are necessary for me to inspect this institution in alignment with my food code. So in this case, we have each of them are about 3 months apart. This will allow me to know when I need to go and inspect this institution at the given interval.